executive said not 1 peso from those funds fell to syndicated corruption. To tell us more about what happened last night, we have Maricel Halili joining us live from Mandaluyong. Mase, what exactly did the president have to say specifically about corruption in government this time around?
Yes, Sean, as usual, President Duterte, in his recorded message last night, lambasted those who are involved in corruption, especially in PhilHealth, and he still expects to file charges against those officials involved in anomalies. But despite this, he reiterated his trust and confidence to Health Secretary Francisco Duque, and he said that he doesn't see any basis to prosecute the Health Secretary.
All right. Did he explain further why he is not inclined to sack Health Secretary Duque despite several groups, even other lawmakers, calling on him to step down? Did he give specific reasons this time around?
Sean, if I understand you correctly, you were asking about the basis for not filing cases against Secretary Duque. Well, based on the statement of President Duterte last night, he mentioned that according to the initial report that he got, there is no enough basis to file a case against or criminal charges against the health secretary. This is despite the fact that some of the senators are actually calling to file charges against Duque. Senator Panfilo Lacson even mentioned that it is too early for Secretary Duque to celebrate because they can see evidence against him.
All right, let's move over to transportation concerns. We all know the president called on Secretary Tugade, the DOTR secretary, to make provisions for commuters' burden with the cost of beep cards. So we already know, Mase, that this was sort of resolved, and Secretary Tugade already ordered AFPI to remove the charges from the beep card. So what exactly did the president mean by this?
Sean, I think we're having technical difficulties. It's so difficult for me to understand your question. But if I understand it correctly, you were asking about the beep card. So President Duterte mentioned during his taped address last night that he wanted to talk to Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade and to study whether they can distribute the beep card to ordinary people for free. He mentioned that it is really difficult for ordinary people to survive these days because a lot of people have lost their jobs. So he doesn't want the additional payment for beep cards to be an additional burden. So he wants to talk to the Transportation Secretary to see whether a government can sponsor free distribution of beep cards. Of course, the fare for public transportation is not included, just the beep card.
All right, thanks for clarifying. Maricel Halili joining us live from Mandaluyong this morning. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back with more on transportation after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Still on to survey season, we have adult unemployment in the Philippines remaining very high according to the latest SWS survey. This is despite unemployment already easing from the record high 45.5% recorded in July. Adult joblessness rates for September clocked in at 39.5%, which translates to about 23.7 million adult Filipinos. The latest survey also revealed that 14% of Filipinos lost their jobs amid the COVID-19 pandemic. What this means is that 2 out of 5 currently unemployed adults went jobless at the height of the health crisis. Right, and circling back to one of the issues raised by the president in his speech last night, this has to do with transportation, of course. The use of beep cards along the EDSA busway. Gerard de la Peña joins us with the latest updates from the DOTR. He is joining us live from the Main Avenue, or from Main Avenue in Quezon City, rather. Gerard, what do you have for us?
Well, Sean, we are seeing a lot of developments in connection to the imposition of cashless payments here at the EDSA busway. First, AF Payments Incorporated, the company behind beep cards, said that they are giving away 125,000 beep cards to the public for free. In a statement yesterday, AF Payments said that this will be shouldered by its shareholders as well as donations from Ayala Infrastructure's various business groups. Recall that Riding Public found the 80 peso charge for each card too burdensome, especially after the Transportation Department ordered the mandatory use of beep cards here at the EDSA busway. But as to when or where the free cards will be distributed, as well as how the intended recipients will be identified, AF Payments has yet to give an update regarding that. Again, Sean, just a reminder to the commuters, if the use of beep cards is not suspended, and what is suspended is the mandatory use of these cards. So this means that if they already have the cards, they can use it at the MRT, at the LRT, and here at the EDSA busway. But if they don't, they can still ride the buses and they can pay in cash right there inside the buses. Sean.
All right, so a lot of people, Gerard, are very confused right now. Will it really be cashless starting next month? I heard that it's only until October 31. And there's so much information going around right now. Can you confirm this for us?
That's right, Sean. There are so much information going around right now. We don't have confirmation yet as to when they will impose again the exclusive use of cashless modes of payment here at the EDSA busway. But so far, AF Payments said that they will devise this upgrade here at the EDSA busway, where that will allow for the use of QR codes, so that passengers may be able to use these QR codes from their mobile phones, or these can just be printed in paper so that they don't have to spend for the cards. But as of now, the DOTR has yet to finalize these plans.
Right. What about Gerard, the free beep cards? We heard AF Payments is looking to give some 125,000 free beep cards. Tuloy ba to?
Sean, we were able to speak to one of the officials of AF Payments before this live report, and they said that they are still threshing out the details of this move to give out 125,000 beep cards to the public. Sean.
All right, I guess we'll have to wait for more updates regarding, final decisions with regard to the beep card on the EDSA busway. Thank you very much, Gerard de la Peña, for updating us this morning from the corner of EDSA and Ortigas. You can now enjoy the new way of learning at home because DepEd TV is available for free for all Signal and satellite subscribers. Tune in to Channel 149 for Signal and Channel 189 for satellite. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.